So here we go. We're going to prep our eggplant for our healthy eggplant parm. Remove the skin from the eggplant. I'd say one eggplant would feed 1 or 2 people, so consider every eggplant good for 2. You can use a vegetable peeler or a knife. I've done this quite a few times, so I prefer the knife. We're going to cut our eggplant into rounds. So we're going to put sea salt, just a sprinkle of sea salt on the eggplant and let that sit for about 10 minutes. Selenine is the compound in eggplant that makes your mouth burn if you've ever had that irritation. So this way you can see the little droplets of water. It pulls it out of the eggplant. And for video purposes, I'm going to use this bowl of water to just rinse the eggplant. You do not want to immerse the eggplant in water, but just make sure you get that salt off of it and pat it dry. Get all that ready. We're going to prep some parchment paper. For video purposes, I'm brushing this olive oil on, but in real life, I would just drizzle some olive oil on the parchment and then lightly drizzle olive oil on the eggplant. But for today, we're going to brush it on there. I know people are sensitive about how much oil they use. I'm not overly sensitive, but we don't drown our food in oil. I am using a cold pressed olive oil. But you need a little bit of oil to help the eggplant brown and for it to break down a bit in the oven or on the grill. So one tray I'm prepping for the oven and the other tray will go on the grill. And in just a moment, you'll see our cooked eggplant. So here we go. Obviously, left side is grilled and the right side is baked, and those are fresh mozzarella balls from the water, sliced up. Here's my homemade tomato sauce. It's super easy to make. I've put the link in the bio below. And for today, I'm just doing one layer of each. I think this is a 9x6 pan that the grilled eggplant is going in, and one eggplant would feed 1 or 2 people. I'd say 1 person and leftovers tomorrow. Sauce on top, sauce on bottom, basically stewing the eggplant and cooking it even more in this process. It's so yummy. I promise you're going to love this. There's no gluten. It's super healthy. You can serve it with a salad. You can serve it with pasta, bruschetta, caprese, whatever you want. You could chop the mozzarella up if you'd like. I like to do things quickly. If you don't have the fresh mozzarella or don't want to spend the money on it, you can use shredded mozzarella as well. It's totally up to you. And then for the baked, we're going to do the same thing. A layer of sauce on the bottom, sauce on top. There's fresh basil in that sauce. It's really easy. You can make homemade tomato sauce in 20 minutes. No preservatives, no additives, and it's just good stuff. Okay, sauce on top. Make sure it's covered. It doesn't have to be smothered, but make sure the eggplant is covered. It does help it break down in the oven. You could make this the day before. If I made it the day before, I would not put the cheese on it. I would bake it just like this for a good 30 minutes. And then the next day, put the cheese on and put it in the oven and warm it up. It's really difficult to overcook eggplant. It just gets better. It's one of my favorite leftovers. I just made a mess all over the place. Oh, I'm going to eat that piece. Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Grilled eggplant or oven roasted eggplant, and here are the results. There you go. It's beautiful, it's healthy, it's light. I swear everybody's gonna love it. It's gluten-free, not all the breading and fuss and muss of traditional eggplant parm, but the flavors are there. I promise you that. Enjoy. Let me know what you think below.